Yo, what up guys, Beside here. In this video I want to talk about some artifact sets you will never obtain in Raid Shadow Legends playing as a free-to-play player. I'm going to be making it a little bit interesting by using a tier list to also talk about some artifacts that I think will be easier to obtain than some that are extremely hard to get, but you will get them. Alright, let's get into it. If you've been playing Raid Shadow Legends for a while, you will find this one interesting. If you're new to the game also, you will know which one that are extremely useful because I'll be approaching this from the perspective of my account, a free-to-play that I've been playing for about 3 years. Alright, straight up, once you head into the game, first of all, you have greeted with the campaign, right? By beating the campaign, you're giving those simple gear sets. The first ones you're giving is a live set, right? I'm looking for it, so I'm gonna rank that one as one of the least easiest ones to get. So once you get the live set, you're also giving not lifesteal. Now lifesteal is kind of hard even at that beginning stage to get. I'm looking for that attack set. There you go, and that's the next one. So all these ones are beginner sets that are extremely easy to obtain, that I'll rank at the bottom right there. I'll also make sure that I put all the gear sets you can get from the dragon in this same category, because once you start beating the dragon at level 13, 16, you get so many of this trash gear that you sell instantly. So I'm going to be putting all of them right here. If I put anyone that does not belong in the dragon in this set, always let me know in the comments. And I think whether they belong to the ice golem or not, I'm going to ranking them at this bottom right here because they all belong in that range. All right, I think that's it. No, we still have, no, that's not it. This one, frost set and avenging. I think that's this beginner one. This is also from the dragon. Speed set. What about speed set? Well, we can't, even if speed set is from the dragon, we'll rank it a little bit here because even if it's easily obtained, right, to get the one you actually want is the issue, because of you're looking for that sub stats of speed rolls. You need sub stat of speed rolls to keep it. So whenever you farm it a lot, you still end up selling a lot of it that you get. So I'm going to be ranking all this one to the bottom because after playing for a year or two, once you get these artifacts, you sell them instantly. Even this one will get from the dragon, right? Or from the fire knight, but it's a beginner set that everybody sells because it's obtainable from the campaign also. All right, I'm ranking a lot of them at the bottom row. I know this one is kind of right here because to find some good ones for resistance set is difficult also. So I'll rank that one. Don't worry, we're getting to the interesting parts. This is just the beginner level. I'm just gonna rank all this one right here for now. So what will fill this top row, the S tier and the A tier? Very few artifacts will fill that row, and we'll explain why. And yeah, I think that's the beginner one that everybody can obtain for free. What about the clan boss ones, right? The ones you obtain by beating the clan boss. I think I'll rank those ones, at this level. What are they called? Let me quickly check these clan boss gear set names. Where is it? Where is it? Back to the game. From your artifacts, head over there and do, I know, Immortal Sets is from the clan boss. You get a lot of them, Crew, that's the name I was trying to remember. Crew set and Immortal Sets. Did I scroll past Immortal Set? I did. So these two, I'm gonna be ranking them at this C or B level because it's so you're very picky about the ones you keep in this set also. Crew set and Immortal Set. Where is it? It takes a long time of fighting the clan boss at Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare stage to begin to get good ones, if you're lucky, to give you that good sub rolls on attack, crit rate, or good sub rolls on HP, and that you need for this set. So that's how I'm gonna rank them: Crew set and Immortal set. And which one again am I missing? I think I'm missing out on some. This one. Let me quickly see. Scroll over again to the beginning. Am I missing anyone that does not belong, that does belong at that beginner levels? Now I'm gonna put this one at the same level as this because it's a little bit difficult to obtain, like speed gear, but you get them, but it's usually trash because this, I think this one drops from fighting the classic arena when the reward drops according to the tier level that you are. That determines how good the quality of this divine speed that you get is. So they also have other divine artifacts. They're all a little bit difficult to obtain because you don't get good ones if you're not at the high level of the 1v1 arena, which everybody is right now at gold 5 chilling and obtaining them, but they're still all trash. To get a good one is hard. So all right, now what about the, have I missed out on anyone? I'm still trying to make sure the crit damage set, it's not, it doesn't belong to the bottom row because it's extremely useful. Some might argue, why am I putting in Evil Lifesteal at that beginner set, but it gets forgotten easily because of how easy it is to get unkillable teams built these days. So Lifesteal set, it only works in that first month or two, and you get one unkillable champion and it's over for Lifesteal. All right, let's see. Fire Knight, anything you get from the Fire Knight, I think it's not a beginner set. To even get good ones, it belongs to this higher B level regen, what do you call it? Not regen now, what's the name? The Fire Knight gear is so scarce to get. I have to scroll to find it. Yeah, it's the regeneration set. Guys, the clan boss one was immunity set I was talking about. So regen set is hard to get. And which other one do we get from the clan boss again? I mean from the Fire Knight. I think this one was from the Ice Golem, so this is also difficult to get. Ice Golem or Fire Knight, I forget which one. And I'm definitely not putting this one at right here because it's one of those sets that it's very niche. It's not used a lot. Let's go. Where are there? Stun set. Now this one I'm gonna put it on its own level. It belongs on the same level as speed gear because it's hard to get good ones that can be used for your champions, because you need particular substat on them to be used, whether it's a tank or you use it on, usually it's a tank that needs it to be fast, like and then you rarely see damage dealers being built in stun set, but it's kind of on the same level with speed gear. Difficult to obtain, but when you do get them, it's an awesome experience. All right, let's see. We're getting closer to the most difficult ones, and let's go with perception because that's these days a little bit more easily to obtain, because, and after this one, it's easy to obtain, but it's not that used often. I even have to even put perception at the top right here. No, it belongs at the back because you get them a lot, but before you get good ones, anything you get basically from the forge is obtainable. Then let's talk about the artifacts you get from Doom Tower. Now the Doom Tower, this one is not from Doom Tower, this is from other sources. Faction Wars are easy. This one belongs right here. You gotta stay here. Shield sets is niche. A lot of people are talking about bolster set this time around, but I still place this one either at this level or this level. Let me put it at C. A lot of artifacts are at that bottom level. I know that top level is meant for those ones that are impossible to get, so that's why I'm making sure I'm not putting anything at A and S. Of course, you can always reorder this. Oh man, savage. The amount of new cards you have to build in Raid Shadow Legends makes you realize that no matter how much you farm that Fire Knight, it's still not giving you what you need for all your new cards to do the high amount of damage that is required. You have to literally sleep in the Fire Knight to get anything good from that. This one is totally useless, so I'm going to be leaving it right there. Useless. I guess this one is hard to obtain, but to see the substats you need from this set is hard. Same thing with this one. You get it from the arena, I think, divine artifacts, but to get the substats is hard. I'm beginning to run out of easy ones to take out of this list. then we're beginning to come to these hard ones. This set used to be awesome until we got this new stone skin. I don't think I have stone skin on this list. Damn, I forgot about stone skin. I knew I was leaving something out. Well, I'm not gonna pause and go download stone skin chest, but just put stone skin at A tier or B tier because it's also difficult to obtain. Yeah, you fight it, it drops once a week, and when it resets, you either end up selling all of it or getting nothing good or something like that. So that's stone skin for you. Let me see if I can just find something to put in its place. I couldn't bother re-uploading stone skin again. It will make me reorder everything. So let me just assume stone skin is right here at A because of I end up selling a lot of it. I know I'll be missing out on some of it. And let me see now. This one is if you don't win those tournaments, you don't get it. It's not from killing bosses. Not if you don't win tournament, take that first place position. Forget about second place, third place. You don't get good relentless set. You need tournaments to win it. So I know it's crazy. I'm putting it above speed or something because speed is easily obtained. You just have to be lucky to get good ones. But this one, if you don't win those tournaments, a lot of energy, a lot of gems is required to get good relentless sets, because a lot of people are competitive in raid these days. They have as much energy as you have to waste, so it's a battle. Now these are the new sets that I don't know much of, but from their names or their icon I can see this is untouchable sets. This is from Doom Tower sets, so to get good ones are rare, but it's better than the basic resist that you get, right? Untouchable sets, it's like basically immunity plus resistance. Yep. And then the next one that is easily not obtainable but still from Doom Tower bosses, right? Let's see. If you don't use these sets, you literally don't know what they are. The Guardian set is easily obtained from Doom Tower, right? That's it. And which one again? Even if this is obtainable from Doom Tower, I still don't rank it high because we don't use it a lot. I'm talking about Frostbite. I haven't seen much champions being built in Frostbite, and I have like one set of it and I have nobody to put it on till today, so I'm not gonna rank it high. Still eliminating some until we get to the most difficult ones. Blood tests, which is this. It's a new life steal. To get good set of this, it's hard. So I have only not even up to one set of this. Which set is this right now? Let's see. Fortitude is also from Doom Tower. I think this is what you get from Boomer, right? Resist plus 40. Yeah, this is what you get from Boomer boss, a boss that people don't want to farm because he's just impossible to deal with. And still eliminating. Let's see which one we're taking out next. So what belongs to that A tier, right? What belongs to that top impossible sets to obtain? I'm trying to eliminate one more. Defiant. What is Defiant still doing here? That's easily obtainable, right? I have to see the icon to make sure that's Defiant set. Yes. No, Deflection. Deflection set is kind of easily obtainable and not that big of a deal. It's very niche. It's a very niche artifact set that a lot of people do not appreciate because they don't just have enough of it. Affinity Breaker. What the hell are you still doing here? You deserve to be at the bottom pit. Why? Because that's a very niche set also. 30% crit damage, a chance to change weak hit into a critical hit. That's not something that a lot of damage dealers want to do. The question is, why are you taking a weak hit champion against a champion that is going to get weak hit against? Basically, you have to respect Affinity so you don't have to deal with sets like Affinity Breaker. I still haven't seen it happen in raid. They have a good idea about bringing it into the game, but that idea flopped, and players did not get on board with the artifact set. It's sold immediately, maybe used as an offset if you have some good triple rolls or quad rolls on one of them. But I don't have any champion built in Affinity Breaker. All right, I knew I was missing out on some set that doesn't belong there. The next one that I'm going to eliminate out of this 7 left is going to be, it's getting dicey. I guess I do have a lot of litter. For some weird reason, I have a lot of litter sets, and now I'm going to have to head over to where I'm looking at. I haven't shown you guys, I'm just checking out this on the game. I have to head over to where we can find about all the sets out, and what they do is basically in the forge. So if you look at lethal set right here, crit rate 10% and ignore 75%. These accessories can be gotten from the Doom Tower Dark Fae, right? So I've been farming that repeatedly this time around. So yeah, lethal set does belong somewhere right now in, just because the Dark Fae is not easy to farm, she belongs in that third category, B, lethal. And it's a set that you actually need and want, and better than basically. I put this one is easily obtainable. I guess I should switch the positions, right? Lethal belongs up there, Savage belongs next to lethal. I know a lot of people are going to complain about this, but these top sets are just game changing, I think so. Well, except this one is not that game changing. But all right, let's see what other sets we have not taken out of here. Instinct is the new set. I always forget to switch this back. Instinct is the new set from the Forge Pass. So everything from the Forge Pass, I will have to put it at the very, very tippy top. Everything from the Forge Pass. This is the one I was talking about. These are sets that you will never. Is that Instinct? No, that was not Instinct. This is Instinct, right? Yeah. This is sets that you will never get a good pair of, like a good set of 4, if you don't spend money in the game. So that's why I'm putting it at the A top tier. All these sets I put right here in so far, you can obtain them easily by beating Doom Tower, by beating Faction War, by beating dungeon content. But this top S tier belongs to sets that if you do not spend money in the game, you will not get good ones. But you get free ones. What am I going to do with 5-star Instinct? What am I going to do with 5-star Bolster set? Let's be real. So that's why I'm going to be putting Bolster at the top right there, because it belongs right there too. And of course, Defiant. These are the 3 sets I think you get from the what do you call this thing now, Forge Pass. And if you don't spend that little token, you don't get these good ones. So far I have no champion in Bolster sets. I have no champion in Instinct, and I have definitely no champion in Defiant sets. So what about these last ones? These are, I think, the new sets that just came out, and they were launched into the game as part of, one of them was part of the 1v1 live arena, right? Let me switch back to the game and see if I have any of them. Filter. The last set is called Impulse. So this is kind of new to the game, and I just have only one of it. One Impulse set. I think this will be easily obtainable if you fight 1v1 arena a lot and you finally climb to that top tier level, and you can stay there. So that's why this one has to go towards that top level also. No, it's this one, because it requires you to be at gold level, high level of live arena, and that's almost impossible, because to reach that level of live arena, you need to be beating already what do you call this thing now, basically platinum. You need crazy champions, crazy gear to get this type of good sets and reach live arena consistently and stay there. All right, this one is Kill Stroke. It's not the condition to obtain Killstroke is kind of a weird one because it depends more of your clan. So even if you're a spender and you're in a clan that doesn't beat the clan shop or at this level, so this is where it's obtainable. Clan level 17, which is crazy to achieve. So if you're in a crazy clan and can just begin to buy it, I guess it depends on your clan. It doesn't really depend on you. So I'm gonna place it around here. It's not that scarce. If your clan has beaten it, you can afford to buy it, definitely, because it's cheap also from that clan shop. How much was it? That's 20. It's 200. It's very, very cheap. And this last set, I don't think I know what that is. I have to check again to see what the last set is. Zeal, I think it's also somewhere from, I can't remember where this is from, but I know it's something I cannot obtain yet. I've checked my account. I don't have a single one of that Zeal set, so I'm not quite sure where to obtain it from. So where do I rank that? I know it's going to be scarce, because if I don't have it, it means it's almost impossible to obtain. That's what it means, right? So I'm going to place Zeal, this last one, somewhere right here. No, let me just put it at the top, because these are sets that I don't think I've ever gotten a copy of Zeal, or I got a very bad 4-star or 5-star one and I sold it instantly because I don't want, even if if it's a good set, you don't want a 5-star copy of it. So I'm supposed to save this kind of video for Sunday, but I just wanted to put out a light-hearted video for you guys tonight, before tomorrow we go crazy on Friday and start pulling our shards like madmen for the 2x secrets. Hope you would be there to watch it. Help me hit like in this video, and that's not all. Remember, I do have a gem giveaway coming up this weekend, especially 540 gems for 5 winners. This time it will not be on a YouTube video, it will be on a live stream. So you guys have been asking, when will I go live with my new shiny brand new PC? It's gonna be this weekend when we're pulling 2x secret shards. So I'll go live, and then those in the live stream will win 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. 5 winners. So it will be live on YouTube, not Twitch. So I want to test out YouTube stream first. I also want to have the opportunity of saving that live straight on YouTube. So that's, I guess that's how we're going to be doing giveaways live. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe so you know when I go live, and you get a notification that Bricks is live, so you can come in there and grab, or be one of the few people who will be coming into the live to grab that 540 gems. If a lot of people don't show up, I might save 1 or 2 of those 540 gems for the Discord. So make sure you head over there and join also. So this is just a short one that I just thought of to give you guys how difficult it is to obtain these artifact sets in Raid Shadow Legends. And yeah, I might have gotten some things wrong and their names and all that, because names are not on them, and some sets I don't use at all, so I might be getting them all wrong. But these are the ones that I think that are kind of difficult to obtain, that if you do not spend money as a free-to-play player, you're not going to be getting them. And then these ones are, if you can obtain them, it can definitely change your account for the better. And then these ones are just play as much as you can, beat every content, and you can obtain everything right here and get good sets from them. All right, I'll end it here. I'll put a link to this tier list if you want to reorder it, and also share yours on your ideas and in the comments below. So I'll drop the link below so anybody can get access to this and reorder it and change it as always. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, and like I said, and then see you guys tomorrow for the live streams. Later, guys.